So when we decided we were going to go into the prison system for women, everybody wanted to know, are you scared? Like, are you scared? Are you nervous? And I never got scared because I never felt like they were going to bring me any harm. And when you look at those women, they are just as beautiful and courageous. The one sister that got up on that stage and sung. And I don't know if it's sung or sang, but she blew the shit out of that song. I couldn't let her hand go. That day was Mother's Day. My babies were babies. And there was not one visitor at that jail. Not one. There was not one visitor there. So I think me and that sister was holding on to each other like, we got to stand in this right now. We got to stand in it. And the voice that she had was amazing. And you ask yourself, what turn did she take? Like, what turn did she take? So leaving that jail that day, and when I think back on it, I asked the universe to allow me not to judge, to allow me not to point the finger. Because, as I said then and as I'll say now, we're all just one bad decision. So if any of y'all watching this and you on lockdown, you ain't got to be locked down right there. For any of y'all watching this and you not on lockdown, but you thinking about doing some shit that might get you on lockdown, think twice and then watch I Could Have Been Your Cellmate, because it might change your mind. Because that shit is real. Ooh, it give me chills thinking about it. When you could hear the bars closing and the different color shirts they had to wear and the daycare center. There was a daycare center. There was a nursery in jail. And the warden said to me, Monique, sadly, some of these babies that are born right here, because if you go into jail and you have less than a year sentence and you're pregnant, you can have your baby and keep your baby there with you for up to a year. She said, sadly enough, some of those same babies will come back and be inmates.
When I was growing up, I used to write my mom while she was in Marysville, and I ain't never think this was going to be my address. And now it is my address, my return address.
Love when it's hard. And if we love when it's hard, then maybe those prisons won't be so overpopulated. And when I say love when it's hard, you got to tell the truth to people. You got to be dead ass honest with people. When I talk to some of those sisters in that prison, Miss Laura Taylor, who's doing 124 years. How the hell do you do 124 years? But when I spoke to her, she said, Monique, I just needed somebody to love me. And there was this dude who I really thought loved me. And when I was done, 6 were dead. Imagine if other sisters could have rallied behind that sister. Imagine if we could have tapped her out and said, what you doing? Which way you going? Maybe life could have been different. But it's not. It is what it is for her. But maybe we can make it different for us so that we don't wind up there. Ain't a great place to be, baby.